It's time now for a look at the latest in local news. In the news, early voting continues today at the Cracker Williams Recreation Center in the special election in District 5 to fill the vacancy on the County Commissioners Board. The time each day, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and after 3 days of early voting. With the polling places open for 27 hours, only 32 people have voted as of Wednesday afternoon. 13 people voted Wednesday for a total of 32 votes after 3 full days. Early voting runs up until March the 11th with the election date set for Tuesday, March 15th. 2 Saturday early voting days. This Saturday, the voting will take place between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. at the Richardson Recreation Center, and then Saturday, March 5th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. as well. 2 candidates are in this race, Kathy Keith and Jamie Hickox, and Kathy Keith joins us this morning on the world-famous Butch and Bob Show. Reminder, we have County Commissioner Kevin McCreary in studio on Friday's show. Again, 32 votes after 3 full days. Polls have been open for 27 hours for the 3 days, 32 votes. Registered voters in District 5. 3,599 active voters in the district, and again, only 32 have voted thus far. Second annual Jesup Rotary Polar Plunge set for this afternoon at the Trial Historic Inn. Gets underway at 5:30 p.m. The people taking the plunge: Alan Volsky, Georgia Power; Caleb Popple, Hospice of South Georgia; Dr. Sean Kelly, School Superintendent; Edwin Davis, Advanced Chiropractic; Fred Anderson, Hospice of South Georgia; Glenn Pond, Magic Mattress; Jonathan Volsky, Country Financial; Keith Duncan, Harris Ace Hardware; McKinley Ravenel, Rayner Advanced Materials; and Warner Wagamuth from Walmart. The president of the club, Caleb Popple, thanks each individual that's committed to help support the Rotary Club. They state this fundraiser is just one of many ways they utilize to help fund their local projects and scholarships. As always, to look forward to raising money for a worthy cause and help children in the community. Again, the former projects that they've donated to include Camp Hope, Wayne County Toy Drive, and Save Kids. Again, that polar plunge taking place today at 5:30 at the Trial House here in Jesup. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor of the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. The Wayne County Board of Education met this past Tuesday. One item on the agenda was a report on the Capital Outlay Committee, which has been meeting for the past several months to look and discuss future facilities in Wayne County, especially the future of a new football stadium. East Bloss would be needed, and the current East Bloss does not run out until the end of 2023. The new East Bloss to be voted on and hopefully continue the penny for education, which this past East Bloss helped build several new schools in Wayne County. Now that the schools have been built, the hope is that the next East Bloss will generate enough funds for other projects, and the Capital Outlay Committee is discussing a new football stadium. But at Tuesday's school board meeting, school board member Ray Davison wanted it made clear the new stadium is not the top priority of the project list, that classrooms and education take top priority. Here was Ray Davison emphasizing that point Tuesday night.
Classrooms and educational facilities will take precedence over any athletic money that is to be spent. So just want to make sure the folks out in the community know that our priority is and always will be education and facilities for education. But at the same time, we recognize the need for upgrading some of our sports facilities. But we feel like we got the priority correct. We emphasize classrooms and academic type needs ahead of the sports facilities. But I want to thank all the citizens of our community who served on that committee. I want to thank the superintendent and our chairman for allowing us to take on this endeavor. And again, many thanks to the folks who participated. And as Dr. Kelly spoke to earlier, there'll be more information forthcoming. It'll become a lot more apparent that the things that we discussed and looked at during that process. So I want to thank everybody involved.
Also, Board, I did provide you with send you an email, and that's just a copy of the current East Bloss as it was presented on the ballot, and I also provided you with the election results so that we can start reviewing those things and start working on how we're going to work with our East Bloss campaign committee to help us educate our voters and this community about our future East Bloss.
Once again, the discussion at Tuesday's school board meeting. Once again, Ray Davison and Bruce Harris were the 2 school board members on the Capital Outlay Committee, along with Superintendent Sean Kelly. They met with committee members who were selected by school board members. Again, the committee members from the community. Davison thanked all those who met and gave their input. Once again, the list of projects and what the committee recommended and expect to be made public in the near future. The committee did voice their strong opinion that when it comes to a new football facility, school needs to build a new stadium and move away from the antiquated J.C. Stadium. Once again, the school board passed on former school superintendent Jay Brinson's vision years ago and recommendation to tear down the bleachers and build a 6-lane track with a new synthetic football field at J.C. Stadium with new bleachers, new press box, new concession stands, and new restrooms that would renovate and upgrade J.C. Stadium for years to come. AD at that time, Ken Cribb, echoed that vision, as did the track coach and the committee that was put together to give their input as well. But again, school board member Sharon Daniel pushed at the time to build an 8-lane track at this high school, and the board voted along to do just that. And that track is being built as we speak. But again, that leaves J.C. Stadium another year older, and time keeps passing on. Capital Outlay Committee is hoping to see a new stadium in a few years once the next East Splosh is hopefully passed and continued. Again, they emphasize it's not a new tax, simply a continuation of the current East Splosh, which raises millions of dollars for upgrades and improvements for the school system. But again, that new East Splosh will be voted on in 2023 and not take effect until 2024. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes and news. Governor Brian Kemp this week awarded $422 million across the state to improve communities' water and sewer infrastructure, and the city of Jesup, Wayne County, are set to receive $6.9 million of that fund. Again, good news for the city of Jesup and the Wayne County Industrial Development Authority. Wayne County and Mark Williams, currently the state's DNR commissioner, was appointed by the governor to serve on that committee to choose which communities receive the funding. Once again, good news for Wayne County. Expect to receive $6.9 million in federal COVID relief money to be used to help provide sewer service to that new industrial park, which is under construction at this time. Have you purchased your Girl Scout cookies yet? Well, it's that time of year. Girl Scouts are out selling their cookies. They'll be at the farmers market from 9 to 1 with all types of cookies on sale. Plenty of choices this year. Again, most boxes are $4 per box, and Girl Scout cookies on sale this Saturday at the farmers market from 9 to 1 p.m. This Saturday in Odom, the Odom Homecoming Committee presenting Boots and Bling. It's a country girl thing, father-daughter dance. As you join them for dancing, food, and fun. And that's this Saturday, February 26th from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Odom City Gym. Tickets are $25 a couple. Again, the deadline's today. After today, there'll be $30 a couple at the door, $5 for additional dollar. Get your tickets today at Odom City Hall or call Odom City Hall at 586-2211. And they'll have a photo booth and door prizes. A big crowd expected this Saturday in Odom for the annual father-daughter dance. That's going to do it for the latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.